We're here in a remote corner of the Slovenian Alps in search of one of nature's most elusive creatures. And now, it looks like we've found it. The Yeti. Cheers. Oh, that's better. The Yeti can trace its ancestry to the common Gulf, but in these conditions has evolved to the rugged and harsh environment. Under the skin there's a choice of 2- or 4-wheel drive for added traction. Later on, an even tougher off-road bias Scout will be offered. Think of the Yeti as natural competition to smaller 4x4s like the Nissan Qashqai, rather than bigger off-roaders like the Land Rover Freelander. Inside it's as equally innovative as a Qashqai, which means it matches an MPV for practicality. The Yeti also continues the firm's tradition of making decent interiors. Fit and finish are better than the Roomster and not too far away from the bigger, more expensive Superb. Here we are in the Yeti's natural habitat, the road. We're driving the 2-litre TDI. It's a 138 brake horsepower common rail diesel engine used in other Volkswagen and Skodas. It's a great combination with the Yeti. This one's got 4-wheel drive and it's smooth, refined and punchy. There's also a pleasing resistance to roll, although you never quite escape the feeling of a top-heavy hatchback. And when you do push your luck, the Yeti doesn't quite have the athleticism of the Golf. Off the road and in the dirt is where you're most likely to reap the rewards of the extra-driven axle. That's because, apart from ridding a Skoda of torque steer in lower gears, it's rare you'll detect the torque shuffling on the road. There's extra body armour too, crucially protecting a little Yeti from nasty brushes with the unforgiving scenery. The greater ride height demonstrated here also lifts the Skoda's undercarriage away from potential harm, gifting the Yeti with some off-road ability. But to be honest, most people will be equally happy with a cheaper to run 2-wheel drive version. So to sum up, the Skoda Yeti is good on the road and not inept off. It will keep families pleased with its flexible, innovative and finely made interior, and won't scare real enthusiasts away once you climb behind the wheel. Pricing is expected to be in line with the Qashqai, with the range beginning at £14,000. That makes it good value, and in our eyes, the finest car Skoda has ever made, and one well worth tracking down.